The sky east of Los Angeles glowed orange last weekend, a grim sign of a brutal fire season ahead. On June 28, 2025, a spark in Riverside County's Juniper Flats erupted into a fast-moving inferno, the Juniper Fire. Fueled by triple-digit heat and fierce winds, the fire devoured everything in its path, forcing residents to flee with only moments to spare. Sheriff's deputies rushed through neighborhoods, issuing urgent evacuation orders as the firestorm closed in. The Juniper Fire was the largest of three major blazes that erupted almost simultaneously, stretching firefighting resources to the limit. Together, these fires formed a ring of destruction, underscoring Southern California's vulnerability. The fire season is now a year-round threat, driven by relentless drought and record-breaking heat waves. The landscape is a tinderbox. One spark from a vehicle or downed power line can ignite catastrophe. These fires are not just emergencies, they're symptoms of a deeper environmental crisis. The numbers reveal the scale of devastation. The Juniper Fire has scorched over 8,000 acres in Riverside County, with only 15% containment as of July 2nd. More than 2,000 residents have been forced from their homes, anxiously awaiting news from evacuation centers. At least 12 homes have been destroyed, with more damage expected as teams assess the area. Across the region, 3 fires have consumed over 12,000 acres, triggered power outages, and plunged air quality to hazardous levels. These statistics represent lost habitats, economic hardship, and the emotional toll on families and first responders. Each number is a story of struggle and resilience in a hotter, drier, more flammable California. Facing the flames is a thin red line of courage, over 1,200 firefighters battling the Juniper Fire. Ground crews and hotshots cut defensive lines, while engine crews defend homes just feet from the fire's edge. Helicopters and air tankers drop water and fire retardant, but shifting winds and thick smoke make their work perilous. Fire officials call this one of the toughest battles in years, with explosive fire behavior and embers sparking new blazes ahead of the main front. Every gain is hard-won, and every shift brings new dangers. Firefighters endure grueling 24-hour shifts, risking dehydration, heat exhaustion, and injury. They are parents, sons and daughters, leaving their own families to protect others. Their bravery and sacrifice define the fight against overwhelming adversity. Amid chaos, stories of fear and resilience emerge. "We had minutes to leave," recalls a Juniper Flats resident waiting anxiously at an evacuation center. Community response has been swift. Donations and volunteers flood evacuation centers, offering comfort and support. These shelters become places of shared experience where strangers become neighbors. On the front lines, fire officials speak of the emotional toll. "We're fighting for their homes, for their memories." The crisis is both tactical and deeply human, balancing safety with the urgent need to save property. The governor has declared a state of emergency, unlocking resources and support for affected communities. "We are mobilizing every available resource," the governor promises, signaling a long road to recovery. The response highlights the gravity of the fires and the resilience of those affected. Recovery will require sustained support from all levels of government and community. The Juniper Fire is a stark example of California's new normal: catastrophic wildfires fueled by climate change. Persistent drought and rising temperatures have turned fire season into a year-round threat. Residents must now prepare proactively clear defensible space, use fire-resistant materials, and have evacuation plans ready. Personal preparedness, go bags, escape routes, and immediate evacuation can save lives. These fires are a call to action. Support those affected and address the root causes of climate change. Long-term solutions require investment in forest management and community resilience. The courage of firefighters and the strength of communities are vital, but so is collective action. The safety of our future depends on the choices we make today.